The silent tears of a lonely boat echo through the waves, longing for its companion's touch. Once upon a time, in a peaceful coastal village, stood a sturdy wooden boat named Atlas. For years, Atlas had been a faithful companion to a skilled sailor named Captain Haben. Together, they had braved mighty storms, explored uncharted waters, and shared countless memories. But fate had dealt them a cruel hand when Captain Haben passed away, leaving Atlas alone and adrift. The villagers, who had grown fond of both the boat and its captain, mourned the loss. They watched as Atlas stood at the edge of the village, overlooking the vast sea that once held so much promise. The boat, now empty and abandoned, became a symbol of the pain and loneliness that pervaded the village. Amidst this somber setting, the small village was blessed with flourishing orange trees that adorned its landscape. Their vibrant colors and sweet fragrance were a stark contrast to the boat's desolation. Birds soared high above, their freedom echoing Atlas' yearning for a companion to guide it through the vastness of the ocean. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months, but Atlas remained anchored to the shore, longing for another adventure. The villagers, witnessing the boat's silent agony, couldn't bear to see it in such despair. They tried to console Atlas, whispering stories of Captain Haben and the wondrous journeys they had embarked upon together. The villagers watched in awe as Saleh's efforts brought life back to Atlas. With renewed strength, the boat stood tall, ready to set sail once more. Saleha, aware that she couldn't fill the void left by Captain Haben entirely, knew she could be a companion in her own way. She climbed aboard Atlas, raised the sails, and navigated the open sea with courage and determination. Together, they sailed the waters that once carried Captain Haben's dreams. Atlas, no longer alone, found solace in Saleh's unwavering spirit. The birds above seemed to dance with joy, celebrating the boat's rediscovered purpose and the resilient human spirit. As time went on, Saleha and Atlas became inseparable, forging their own unique bond. They sailed to distant shores, discovered hidden treasures, and spread hope wherever they went. The villagers, witnessing the transformation, were inspired by the boat's resilience and Saleh's unwavering spirit. They realized that even in the face of loss and despair, there is always room for new beginnings and unexpected companionship. Atlas sailed alongside Saleha, its sadness lingered beneath the surface, like a subtle undertow. The memories of Captain Haben, the laughter and camaraderie they shared, were a constant ache in the boat's heart. The vastness of the ocean only amplified its solitude, as if each wave whispered a melancholic tale of loss. Despite Saleh's best efforts, Atlas couldn't help but yearn for the familiar presence of its dear captain, a void that seemed impossible to fill. Yet, amidst the boat's sorrow, a gentle transformation began to take place. As Atlas ventured further into unexplored territories, it encountered other vessels, each with its own story of separation and longing. Through encounters with weathered fishing boats and retired sailboats, Atlas discovered that it wasn't alone in its grief. It connected with these vessels, sharing tales of companionship lost and dreams unfulfilled. In these moments of shared vulnerability, Atlas found solace and a glimmer of hope that maybe, just maybe, there was still a chance for new connections and a future where sadness could be transformed into resilience. And so, the tale of Atlas and Saleha became a poignant reminder that even in the depths of sorrow, hope can be found. The boat, once lost and adrift, found a new purpose through the compassion and determination of a young girl. Together, they proved that through the darkest storms, the human spirit can still soar like birds in the sky, carrying us to new horizons of joy and companionship. Their audience, the pain of loss, the story highlights the profound sadness and emptiness that accompanies the loss of a loved one or a cherished companion. It reminds us that grief is a natural part of life and that it's important to acknowledge and process our emotions.